It seems like Prince Harry is throwing quite the royal-sized tantrum, and for good reason, or at least in his eyes. You see, Prince Edward and Sophie, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, have quietly but confidently stepped into the spotlight, a space once occupied by none other than Harry and Meghan. And honestly, Harry might be finding that a little too hard to handle. Let's rewind for a second. When Harry and Meghan decided to exit the royal scene, a move affectionately dubbed Megxit, it was supposed to be their grand escape from royal duties. They wanted freedom, freedom from royal protocols, scrutiny, and the weight of centuries of tradition. Off to the glamorous world of Hollywood they went, to sip lattes in their Montecito mansion, away from the pressures of royal life. But did they really think the royal family would just sit back and twiddle their thumbs in their absence? Enter Prince Edward and Sophie, quietly stepping into more prominent royal roles. After years of being in the background of royal life, they've risen to the occasion, almost like understudies in a play suddenly promoted to leading roles. And much to Harry's dismay, they are not just stepping in, they are thriving. Sophie has become an unexpected star, and Edward is making waves with his charity work. It's like watching someone who used to play a supporting role suddenly become the lead. And Harry, lounging in his California mansion, may be realizing he's been replaced, and by none other than his quiet cousins who were once content to stay in the shadows. Prince Edward has now taken up the title of Duke of Edinburgh, a role that comes with a lot of public appearances and responsibilities, including overseeing the Duke of Edinburgh's award program, a cause Harry used to champion. Now, Edward's taking on these duties with gusto, earning applause and admiration along the way. And Sophie, often referred to now as the People's Duchess, is winning hearts with a down-to-earth approach, championing causes like gender equality and mental health. While Harry's out in California chasing media deals and Netflix fame, Sophie and Edward are back home, doing the work, without the drama. It's a tough pill to swallow for Harry, no doubt. Imagine scrolling through social media, seeing photos of Edward and Sophie basking in the adoration of the British public, doing the very things Harry once did. The spotlight, which Harry once had a firm grip on, is now shining brightly on someone else. And it's not just anyone, it's Edward, who Harry might have never seen as a competitor for the limelight. But now, Edward is thriving in his role, while Harry is left to wonder if his departure was as impactful as he once thought. And let's not forget about King Charles in all of this. His vision for a streamlined monarchy seems to be taking shape, with Edward and Sophie as the reliable royals he can count on. While Harry and Meghan are busy building their lives in California, Charles is focused on stabilizing the family brand back home. Edward and Sophie are proving that they can handle the royal duties without the melodrama that seems to follow Harry. So, what's next for Harry? Will he continue to watch from the sidelines, feeling like the black sheep of the family? Or will he attempt to reconcile with Edward and Sophie? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, Edward and Sophie are no longer playing supporting roles. They are stealing the show. And as for Harry, well, he might not be the star he once was. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this royal drama. Do you think Harry will try to reclaim his spotlight? Or has Edward and Sophie's rise changed the game for good? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown of royal life, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and hit the bell so you never miss an update on all things royal. Thanks for watching.